Hello and welcome to a district matchup between our Flower Mound Jaguars and the Lewisville Fighting Farmers. Lewisville has been pretty good this season, 10-10. Jaguars have just came off a loss to Hebron, but won at the Mound Showdown. Brady, actually, we have someone else at color tonight. We have FMNSN legend Decker Branch here.
Yeah, thanks, Jack, for hyping me up, man. I'm excited for this matchup. We had a pretty good last showing, Flower Mound, in a key rivalry game versus Marcus. It was pretty intense. Came down to the wire. The Jaguars were able to pull that one out. And we're going to take a look back at some sights and sounds from last week's win versus Marcus.
We are live from Flower Mound, Texas. We have a treat for you tonight. This is the Mound Showdown.
Hard work.
Stein, definitely the most fans. As that's intercepted by Tate Langley. He goes to the other end and finishes a great play.
Shot from Lacey just does not get it to fall.
As that is blocked by Quentin Wright. Gets it off right in the corner for three. That is good.
Just like the last three games, starting out really hot in the first and second quarters, get the ball to Quentin Wright.
Donnelly gets it to Langley for the long three, and that is good from China. Tate Langley.
All the way from Shanghai, Tate Langley bringing out the range.
Back to Green, looking for Hayden Lacey in the paint. Double team. Gets it to Rankin in the corner for three, and that is good. Jackson Rankin. He's going to chuck it up deep. And a timeout here by Marcus.
Goodness.
I don't want you sprinting out there. If they beat us, make them beat us right here. Just keep everything in front. Don't foul a three-point shooter. They're going to end up setting a screen to run a guy to the corner. So switch everything. Switch everything.
Here we go. Gets the shot off for three. No good! Far round! Wins the Mound Showdown! What a performance by the Jaguars! Flower Mound wins the Mound Showdown 30-28. We are live from Flower.
Well, Jack, that was really cool looking back on last week's victory versus Marcus. Big win for the Jaguars, still their lone district win. How are they going to take care of business versus Lewisville today?
Well, I think first of all, it's getting the shooters open looks, and if the shooters are converting those looks, I think Flower Mound will be pretty good tonight. Also, feed it to your stars. Hayden Lacey, Quentin Wright, Tate Langley, all have been awesome the last couple of games, Brady. Lewisville wins the tip. .13 on the wing. Zero thinks about taking the three, passes it to number 4. Zero for 3 in the corner. That is good. That is Marion Williams.
Yeah, quite a bit of ball movement right there by Lewisville. Found the open man in the corner. He was able to knock it down.
Right to Green in the corner. Over to Rankin. There to their star, right? He's had a great couple of last games on the offensive side and defensive side of the ball. Down low, Lacey, no good. Rebound, Lacey. He's fouled on the floor. It's going to stay Flower Mound possession.
Yeah, it's good to see Lacey staying down low, trying to pin on the backside near the block. Obviously, a little bit of a height mismatch there with number 2 in black. Next time we look to get a foul called like that right there, I think that was a good call. Good move by Lacey to the hole.
Hayden Lacey has not been the best from the free throw line this season. Let's see if he can convert these two into points. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 1 for 2 from the line. .13 drives in. Kick out 22. Cross court 13. Zero redirecting the offense. Number 4 in the corner. Corner 13 thinks about shooting it. Kicks it back out to number 2.
Pretty good on-ball defense there by 5 in white. That's Quentin. What was Quentin's last name again?
Quentin Wright.
Right, Quentin Wright, sophomore. Pretty good on-ball defense.
Flower Mound's playing some pretty good defense here. The question is Flower Mound going to get worn out by Lewisville early?
Yeah, Lewisville's being pretty patient right here. They might skip pass to the opposite to 13. Looks like they won't take that chance right now.
Good D by Rankin. Shot does not even hit the rim. Out of bounds thrown. It's going to be Lewisville rebound. Wow. Corner number 2 hits the 3. Some good offense from Lewisville, being very patient. And there was a foul by number 13 on Caleb Green.
Yeah, I'd say the hustle by number 4 saving that ball going out of bounds definitely paid off for Lewisville, getting that 3 in the corner. Obviously, we'll see if number 2 can keep it up and continue to make a difference from behind the arc.
Green being pressed full court. Up to Langley. Here's Green. Quentin Wright down low to Tate Langley. Tate Langley is up and no good. Rebound by Lewisville. Number 2 for 3. His 3 is no good. Number 20. Another hustle play by Lewisville. This time it goes to Flower Mound. Tate Langley pushing the ball.
Yeah, limiting those second chance opportunities is going to be key for Flower Mound today. Boxing out even on air balls is pretty tough, but if they can do that, there's a good chance of victory.
Hayden Lacey down low. Backs him down, makes a move. His shot is up and good.
That was pretty good by Lacey with his back to the basket. created a little bit of friction down there and was able to finish with some contact.
I don't care who he is. Hayden Lacey can finish around the rim on anybody. Lewisville possession. Number 22 takes the easy shot and he puts it in. Rankin lost the handle. Gets it up to Lacey. Here's Green on the wing. Down low, Lacey. Lacey, spin move, up and good. Wow.
One thing I've noticed about Lacey is how much he likes to go to his left hand. The opportunity for him to go opposite of his strong hand is going to throw defenders off. And as long as he keeps hitting those baby hooks, I think he's going to have some success down there in the paint.
Hayden Lacey showing his stripes earlier. They'll look to get it to him again and again. And a travel on the Fighting Farmers. Another great defensive possession from Flower Mound.
Yeah, Flower Mound's always going to take turnovers that they don't really have to work for that much. Take advantage of when they just hand the ball over to you and see if they can convert on this possession.
Down low, Lacey again. Lacey kick out Rankin, a three. No. Langley the rebound, he puts it in.
I like the aggressive shot take there by Rankin. He's known to be able to knock those shots down. Great awareness by Langley to pick up that offensive board and finish.
Number 0 on the wing.
What I'm seeing from Lewisville right now is a little stagnant. They're not moving around too much. They're hitting shots, but if Flower Mound can actually lock them down while they're not moving too much and create some havoc, that would probably serve them well.
Let's just hope Flower Mound does not get worn out by all that passing around, Decker. Langley, that's his range. He pulls up a three. Yes!
Brandon Langley. It's Brandon Langley-esque. That's Tate Langley. That range, spreading it out, shooting from deep behind the arc. Langley hit a big shot last week versus Marcus from the same range on the other side of the court, so I'm not surprised to see him take that one right there.
They should call him KD, Decker. Down low, dangerous pass to number 0, still gets it through. 20, cross court, number 2 drives in, pulls up a mid-range jumper, and it is good. That is William Curtis for 2.
There is something severely different with last week's home game than this home game. It's the fact that there's 23 combined points in the first quarter. Last week, a lot of defense. This week, a lot of offense.
Off the miss 3 by Wright. Green with the hustle, gets the rebound, escapes the trap. It's going to be a block. Great hustle from Caleb Green.
For Flower Mound, the rotations are looking a little light. With no team timeouts used thus far, it's going to be interesting to see if these starters can hold up as long as what they may have not been able to in the past.
Green inbounds play, gets it to Lacey down low. Green to Rankin on the wing. Looking for Lacey down low. He already has 4 points in the paint. He gets it to him. Lacey coughs it up. Lewisville with the turnover. Number 2, William Curtis. Layup is good.
Pretty good hands by 0 in black. Actually, it was 3 in black there from Lewisville. Clamping down, doubling the post, and that's going to be a charge.
I do not think I agree with that call, Decker. Some Hollywood Studios acting.
Yeah, Coach Littleton does not look too happy with that. It seems that the calls are not going both ways. We'll see if they can match it later on. The guys in stripes will definitely have to make up for that one.
Coach Littleton was on the court for a second. I thought he was about to play. But definitely not a good call by the refs.
It seems that Coach Littleton was vying for a hand check call down when Lacey was stripped on the prior possession.
Amoy with the steal. Aiden Amoy with some great hands, getting the turnover for Flower Mound. Down low to Lacey. He's been hot in the paint. Langley in the corner. He's being forced left. Kicks it out. Lacey. Lacey outside right. Cross-court pass is stolen by number 3. Number 3, layup is no good. Blocked by Wright. What athleticism from Quentin Wright on the rejection.
I'm pretty sure Quentin Wright got up past the square on the backboard on that block. That was pretty incredible vertical.
He needs to join our volleyball team. Here's 23. Foul on Wright.
One thing, going back to a couple of offensive possessions before, on that breakout by Amoy on the steal, I would like to see him try to go to the rack a little bit quicker instead of pulling it out and slowing down the tempo. Now, if he's not confident going to the line and trying to draw contact, I understand where that comes from. But I think looking forward with his progress, he's only a junior. He'll be on varsity next year with continued hard work. That's something that I see he can improve on.
Aiden Amoy is a great rebounder, great hustler, and although he's a big man, he has an amazing handle, and he can keep it away from guards. So yes, I'd like to see it. He's amazing post moves. Drive that one in, get the contact, get a foul, or get a layup. One second remaining. Caleb Green's prayer is unanswered. That shot is no good. That will end the quarter. Flower Mound down 5, 10-15. Hello, and we are back. This is the Flower Mound Sports Network here in Flower Mound, Texas at the Flower Mound Athletic Center. Flower Mound is currently down 5 to Lewisville. Decker, how can Flower Mound get their offense started to start up the second quarter?
I think a sense of mixing it up might be the way to go for Flower Mound. It seems like they're running the same pass and cut offense. Lewisville may have done their homework on, what the tendencies are for the Flower Mound team. And it's going to be interesting to see if Flower Mound can make some adjustments.
I definitely agree, Decker. Here's number 2, handoff to 0. Over 23. Up top, 0 takes a three-pointer as contested. He makes it. That is Baron Williams with the basket. Looks like Flower Mound needs a timeout. It's 18-10. We'll be right back. This is Flower Mound Sports Network. Hello, and we are back in Flower Mound, Texas. It's currently 18-10. The Jags are down 8. Let's see if they can get back into this ball game. Down low, Lacey. He is held. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Still Flower Mound ball. Caleb Green up top. Over to Langley. Quentin Wright, cross-court pass back to Langley. He's almost at the half-court line.
That's one adjustment I think Flower Mound needs to make over time is catching the ball closer to the three-point line so they could potentially make a move down. Good shot by Langley right there to make up for it.
T. Lang showing off the range, converting the basket at 3 points.
Flower Mound looks a little more active coming out of that timeout. I would assume that Coach Littleton really brought up the intensity of the defense. It's a good move by him to make note of that and to make sure that point is made in the huddle during that last timeout.
Number 3 at the half-court line. Looks like Lewisville slowing down their offense a little bit. Down low, 22. 22 makes a move. It looks like he's going to be out of bounds. Great defensive possession from Flower Mound. They get another chance on offense. Caleb Green brings it up the ball. Over to Amoy. Down low, Lacey. Lacey again. Outside Green. Dangerous pass is stolen. 23 rips it across the 0, almost out of bounds. Down low, 23. He is almost ripped, but he
good
takes
hands
easy
by
jump
Langley
shot.
right there.
22 outside, 23 down low, 0. Lewisville can just not get any easy shots right now. Number 3 takes a dangerous three-pointer. That is off. Good rebound by Lacey.
Yeah, I think that was pretty poor shot selection from Lewisville. They've been frequent down low, getting buckets that are inside the paint, mid-range, anything like that, and to throw something up from outside the arc, even 2 feet, 3 feet off the outside, I think that was kind of just settling.
If I'm Flower Mound, though, I'm loving that shot.
Oh,
Loving
for
it.
sure. Flower Mound's got to love that shot. The fact that they have hard, tough. Oh, wow. Langley is heating up.
Langley is giving me his best Steph Curry impersonation right now, and it's working. He's got 9 for Flower Mound. Oh, and rejected by Langley. Oh, my goodness.
Langley is a ball magnet right now. I'm almost convinced. I might nickname him the Fisherman because he's so good with the nets. Okay? This guy is catching everything, he's swatting everything, and he's making everything. It's pretty incredible to see him playing this well tonight.
23 makes a move. It's almost stolen. Hustle by Flower Mound does not work. Outside 23. He's guarded by Langley. .23 takes a mid-range jumper. Another bad shot from 23. 2 possessions straight. Here's Wright. Wright looking for Langley. Gets it to him. Pull up, T-Lang. Cross-court pass. Gets it to Green. Lacey has to pull up. He's been pretty heavily disrespected to start this game. He's got to take one. Oh, Lacey throws it away. It's going to be Lewisville ball. Out number 2. Number 2 does not take the 3. Good hustle to get back by Flower Mound. Number 0 on the travel.
Flower Mound looked like they were a couple frames behind that whole possession, but at the same time, I think the syncness of Lewisville was a little thrown off. They were surprised to be as open as they were, and it cost them with the turnover there with the travel.
18-16, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this half. Caleb Green is getting trapped. He is stripped. It's taken away. 23 on the break. Whips it to 2. He is blocked by Quentin Wright. His second rejection of the game. T. Lang 4-3. No.
Langley there with the heat check. Rankin pulls up the rebound and is going to put it home.
Great sequence of events there for Flower Mound off the Quentin Wright block, rebound, and then bucket.
Just in case you didn't notice, Jack, it's 18-18, Flower Mound in an 8-0 run.
Wow. Caleb Green whips it across Rankin. Rankin 4-3. No. Langley with the rebound right. Euro stepping up and no good. On the hustle, Quentin Wright. 3 Lewisville people in the paint. Gets it up and he finally gets it to go.
Lewisville looks absolutely sloppy right now. They are negligent on the offensive boards, and then they just come back and 23 is walking down the court. I think he might need a sub just about now.
Quentin Wright doing what he does best, driving to the rim, creating the contact. Almost gets the end one, but he'll shoot 2 at the line.
You bring up a great point there. Wright looking for contact going down. He's confident in his free throw stroke, and he'll knock down the first one.
Drew Elliott subs into the game, also with Aiden Amoy coming out for Langley and Lacey. Oh, Lacey is in the game, excuse me. Right at the line, his second free throw is, wow, toilet bowls out. Unlucky for Flower Mound. Skip pass to number 3. He thinks about shooting it outside number 10. 23 looking for the backdoor cut, does not work. 23 working on Elliott. Number 2. 23 makes a move on Elliott, almost gets him.
Lewisville's off-ball movement is absolutely lackadaisical right now. If they have any chance of getting good shots, open looks, they have got to continue to screen off-ball, or Flower Mound is going to take advantage of their poor shot selection.
Flower Mound is eating their offense alive. Quentin Wright misses the layup in the other end, but if I'm Flower Mound and Lewisville is taking these shots, I'm thinking I'm going to win this ball game. Amoy with a great rebound.
Smart by Amoy right there. Find your outlet man, get it to somebody who can handle the ball, and start that front court offense.
Right. Surveying the court, gets it to Amoyi. Out Elliott. Elliott down low. And Elliott travels. I don't know if I agree with that call, Decker.
I did not see his left pivot foot move. The ref on the floor might have seen something different. I'm a little bit further than he is, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But I think we'll agree to disagree on that one.
Lewisville is a very stagnant offense. Only scored 2 points this quarter. 23 takes the hard pull-up. And again, no good. Lewisville is taking some awful shots right now. .53 seconds left on the clock. It's 19-20. Flower Mound has cut an 8-point lead down to only 1.
Lewisville has not proven that they can hit the outside shot. If I'm Flower Mound, I pack it in and just do not let them get something like that. But a charge call will be nice every once in a while.
Hayden Lacey putting his body on the line, takes the charge. Great play by Flower Mound on defense. Let's see if they can get some points on offense. Caleb Green
45 seconds left on the clock. Jack, do you think they're going to hold this for the last shot or maybe be a little aggressive here?
I'd hope so. I think that Flower Mound should wait, take the last shot, not allow anything stupid to happen to them. Not a turnover, not a basket. Hold it, and then get a shot. Quentin Wright, no good. Amoy with the rebound. Green takes a three-pointer. It's good. Bang.
He may only shoot the ball once from outside the arc every game, but he's typically pretty spot on. Nice shot selection by Caleb Green. Flower Mound needs a stop to end the half and keep the lead.
9 seconds remaining as 23 has the ball. I'd like to see it in his hands because he has taken a lot of contested jump shots. Number 10 working on Wright. Gets him up. No good. Great second quarter play from Flower Mound, going on a great run and now extending the lead to 2 points, being down 8 at the start of the quarter. We will see you back in just a second. It's Flower Mound Sports Network. We'll see you. This is the Flower Mound Sports Network. We are here on a chilly night in Flower Mound here at the Jaguar Athletic Center. It's 22-20. Flower Mound has played some pretty good basketball. Decker Branch, how do they extend on that?
I think Flower Mound, it has to start with the defense. Your offense is going to generate points. That's not an issue against this Lewisville defense. It's limiting turnovers on the offensive end, but more than likely staying active on defense and boxing out and getting rebounds just like Hayden Lacey just did.
Tate Langley thought about shooting it. I think that's his range. He should have shot that one. Here's Rankin to Green.
One thing Flower Mound did a lot in the first half was shoot the ball within the first 10 seconds of their possession. Maybe Coach Littleton talked to them at halftime about holding on just a little bit longer, making Lewisville earn it on the defensive side, and making good passes like that right there. And Caleb Green just broke his ankles.
Caleb Green, give that guy a manual.
Yeah, Green, that was pretty fire right there, friend. If you keep doing that, you're definitely going to end up on SportsCenter one day. And you know what? Jackson Rankin was the one who finished that play by hitting the three. It's a great possession by Flower Mound. Gets them up by 5 early in the second half. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Almost a 5-second call. It's blocked out of bounds by Aiden Amoyi. Check out Aiden Amoyi on SoundCloud. Aiden Emoji. Number 3 tries to drive in, is rejected by Green. Great defense. Lacey, and he fouls him. I do not think I saw any contact there. Refs see different. That's going to be 2 free throws.
I saw a statistic last night from the NBA that there was some 57 foul calls or something last night in the NBA for only like 6 games. I don't know exactly what the statistic was, but maybe there was just a worldwide, notice sent out to all the referees saying, hey, you know what, we're going to be sensitive. We're going to call fouls that look close, not obvious, because there's been a lot of whistles at all levels of basketball lately, not just high school alone. So it's interesting to see that trend is heavy from top to bottom in the basketball world.
Basketball is just a changing game. As you see, rule benders like James Harden and Kevin Durant driving to the basket and creating contact. Basketball is changing, and there's always going to be that in the game. Great layup by Aiden Amoy.
Yeah, that was a halfly oop. I think that's what that is, where you don't dunk it, but it was an alley-oop layup. Flower Mound gets beat down on the other side.
Rankin, luckily he didn't step out of bounds. Back out to him. Over to Langley. He's been amazing. Down low to Lacey. Lacey working on 22. Almost turns it over, but Amoy saves it. Out to Rankin. Rankin over to Green. He just broke this guy's ankles earlier. Langley looking for Lacey down low. Gets it to him. Outside Rankin over to Green. Green for 3. Yes.
The person that stood out to me the most on that possession was Hayden Lacey. The reason, he was a post that received it down on the block and did not take a dribble. Made a great cross-court pass. Rankin swung it to a wide-open Green, and Green pulled the trigger. That is good basketball. Hayden Lacey has a couple turnovers in the first half. Maybe had a little reflection period at halftime. Was able to make an adjustment. Didn't put the ball on the floor. Got it to an open man who got it to another open man. And, that's beautiful basketball right there.
Hayden Lacey, so amazing. He can make moves in the post, but he also can kick it out to shooters. He's great at passing. And I like to see that all day. Great shot. It's 30-24 with 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back. We're back on a cold night in Flower Mound, Texas. 30-24 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Caleb Green, nifty dribbling, gets it to Amoyi. Back to Green. He's 2 for 2 from 3. I'd like to see him shoot it again. Down low, Amoyi up and no good. Second chance effort does not happen. It's going to be Lewisville Fighting Farmers ball.
If you're going to take a shot from anywhere, it might as well be from 5 feet out of the basket. I like Amoy's shot selection right there. It didn't go, but I'd like to see him take that next possession too. If Lewisville's going to give you a nice look like that, take it.
I mean, Aiden Amoy, great in the paint. Why not? Put it up there. That's a high percentage shot every time. Zero gets a clean look for 3. It's no good. Lewisville Fighting Farmers shot continues to not fall. Green. Maybe a little overthink that time, but gets it out to Rankin.
I agree with that. Langley pushed the tempo, got it to an open Green in the corner. Though he didn't take the shot, the Jaguars were able to set up their offense, get it down to the post. A little bit of contact. Looked like it's going to go on offensive Amoy.
Aiden Amoy, like we said in just last possession, get the ball to him, and that was a great shot. Every single time down the floor, I am taking that shot. That one will fall every single time. Just give him some time. Let him do it one again. 2 points.
I think that's good. I would like to see Aiden and Hayden do a little give and go action down low with the bigs. Lewisville's running a small lineup right now that Flower Mound could potentially take advantage of.
2 straight open shots for Lewisville as the travel is called in Hayden Lacey. Although Lewisville has not been great from 3, I do not want to see open shooters in the post, in the corners, up top. Flower Mound needs to lock down here. If Lewisville misses another shot, I might as well put everyone in the paint and just let them shoot all day. Another missed shot from Lewisville. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Flower Mound basketball.
I mean, Flower Mound's getting bailed out right now by just shots that are wide open, not falling for Lewisville. They are creating a little bit of pressure. I'd like to see a little bit more. Maybe a little more help defense. Guys are kind of getting burned on the outside. Something to look forward to as we continue.
Caleb Green coughs it up. It's going to be number 3 on the fast break. This is the one part of Lewisville's game where they have shined, but they do not get to fall. Second chance effort is good. Timeout, Flower Mound.
If I'm Coach Littleton, I'm just honing in on the turnovers. I mean, protect the ball, protect your lead is what I was always told. So in this timeout, I know that that's the focus. I know that getting into your offensive rotation is going to be what's key, and also taking advantage of your transition attempts, something that Flower Mound is going to need to adjust.
Although Flower Mound is only up 4, it seems like they're up double digits. If I'm Flower Mound, great defense, and then getting the ball up there on offense, passing it around, draining some clock, and getting a good shot. Tate Langley looking for someone to get it to. Finally gets it to Lacey. T. Lang brings it up the court.
It's pretty incredible when you have your your number 4 forward, or power forward rather, bringing the ball up the court. Being here in Dallas, not too often do you see Dirk Nowitzki bringing the ball up the court. Langley obviously shows off the handles. They trust him to bring the ball up. That's a good sign.
I'm telling you, he's KD in the making. Lacey fouled. He's going to the line.
I like Rankin's aggressiveness right there, getting to the hoop. But when he goes to his left hand, he tends to scoop the ball off the backboard. I know last week versus Marcus, there was a similar play where he wasn't able to convert on the layup.
I think if he tries to channel his energy towards the basket and not fading away, he might have some more success going to the rack.
Although a layup may seem like the easiest shot in basketball, just little things can make it way harder. And oftentimes that you'll see the best players in the world, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, they miss layups. It happens.
But if you're LeBron James, you just dunk it. You don't have to lay the ball up.
Yes, sir. Hayden Lacey misses both, gets his rebound. His shot's up and no good. Good deflection by Rankin, not allowing the inside pass for the easy bucket. Number 2 brings it up to half court. Down low, number 2 takes a tough shot on Langley, does not go. Hayden Lacey with another rebound. Nifty move by Green. His shot is up and good. Wow. Caleb Green showing off the athleticism, the moves. He puts that one up and in. Is a foul on the floor. The shot will not count. It's going to go on Jackson Rankin. .23 outside. He's been pretty inconsistent with his shot tonight. I'd like him to take more. Foul on Lacey. That's again going to stay on the floor. Fighting Farmers basketball. First free throw by number 23 is no good. Hayden Lacey's coming out. Gets a little applause from the audience. You like to see that. Aiden Amoy checks in for him. 23 second shot is no good. Number 3 subs in for Lewisville. Here's Langley once again running point guard. Oh my goodness. Here's Green. Langley on the wing, makes a move, drives left, outside. Green drives in. Almost catches number 3 slipping again.
That left corner, somebody get the ball boy or the ball girl out there to mop that corner up, because Caleb Green is making them slip and slide out there like a summer darty in Texas.
It's like the water park near the Gaylord Palms, Decker.
That is exactly what it looks like. I mean, I'm talking about getting a water hose out, getting all your friends over, hot dogs, burgers, soda, everything you can think of, Jack. I mean, that is just slip and slide city.
Caleb Green is the host of that party. Elliott's 3 is off. Elliott thinks about shooting another one. Tate Langley from deep three-point range, no good. Back
Oh, just throw another one up.
Rankin
Oh, yeah.
is good. Jackson Rankin finally converts the 3 after 2 other attempts.
You know, my grandpa always told me 3rd time's a charm. It seems like it's true with Flower Mound basketball with the travel from Lewisville.
Jackson Rankin's turn to bring the ball up the court. He is stripped, stolen by number 3. Number 3 puts it up, and he puts it in. Caleb Green running the floor. Looks like the Farmers are caught a little off guard. Rankin, 4-3, yes! Jackson Rankin puts up another 3. It is raining in Flower Mound today. Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 4, Drew Elliott. Cheeky pass inside works, and he gets the foul. And 1. .23 gets the free throw to go. Caleb Green with the ball. Throws it up from half court. It's no good. 38-32. Flower Mound is in firm control of this basketball game. We'll be back for the fourth quarter of action. We'll see you then. Going to be Flower Mound ball in the fourth quarter. Some action to play left to go. It's a close one. Stick around. It's a great game. Caleb Green with the basketball. Flower Mound is really making it rain from 3, Decker.
Yeah, Flower Mound is doing a great job of getting good shots, good looks. As much as Lewisville was taking advantage of the offensive rebounds in the first half, the script has flipped in Flower Mound's favor, just as I'm talking about it. Now, Quentin Wright gives up the ball, but let's see if Flower Mound can get the stop in transition.
Another dangerous, tough layup from 23. Just give it. Just let him give it to him. Let him drive in. Those are some ugly shots, some tough shots. Let him take those all day.
Lewisville not running much of an inbound set right there. Kind of looked thrown together.
Number 3. It's going to be a travel. Great defensive possession by Flower Mound. They get the ball back. Let's see what they can do on offense. 7 minutes, 19 seconds to go.
Though that may be to Flower Mound's benefit, I do agree with the call. It looked like he had a little double step before that long step in the contact. Good calls by the referee right there, and makes up for that one questionable call in the first half.
Hayden Lacey, a little bit of dribbling for him. Out to Green. They're setting up the offense. Backcourt pass to right is stolen. 23 again. He travels. Lewisville's offense has officially ran out of gas. They have nothing left.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to get it either. Their bench has not been too strong. Number 3, who didn't start the game, hasn't been too effective on the offensive side. 0 hit a 3 or 2 at the beginning. Has kind of gone cold. I really think Lewisville's best bet is going down in the post, trying to draw some contact. Maybe get an and one, get sent to the line, see what they can do to cut this lead.
looking for Lacey. He gets it down there. Lacey makes a move outside. Rankin, open shot. No. Langley on the follow. Wow.
Tate Langley has been a force all game long. That's a poor foul right there by Lacey. But I think Flower Mound will be able to cover it up. I think they still get a stop right here. But going back to Langley, somebody who is very valuable from outside the arc because he forces a big man to cover him on the perimeter, but also doesn't give up when a shot goes up. If it's hitting rim, it's hitting backboard. Langley is always there for the putback and did so on that last possession.
Let Langley cook. Just give him the ball and let him do whatever he wants. He'll get you the points. Caleb Green once again excellent with the ball. Down low, Lacey, he's double teamed. Lacey doesn't see it. It's picked off. Throws it up, 23. Back out, 0. 3 for 3 is rejected by who else but Tate Langley.
Flower Mound's MVP is Langley right now. Great swat right there, and the athleticism to get up in the air, off the ground, save the ball from going out of bounds was pretty incredible.
Quentin Amoy on the follow, and he hits it.
Lewisville's in deep trouble if they do not rebound the rest of this game. If Flower Mound continues to penetrate the offensive boards, Lewisville and the Fighting Farmers staff is in absolute trouble.
Lewisville's offense is out in the middle of the Sahara Desert, 50 miles from the next gas station, and they are officially just out of gas. They're going to have to walk the rest of the way home.
And the nice thing about Flower Mound is they're sitting there right at the only lake out there in the desert, soaking wet from 3, grabbing the boards off the rebounds. I mean, if there was water, Flower Mound is drowning right now with all these points. They're putting it on. They're up 10. And if this momentum does not get swung back in the Farmers' way, it might end up a blowout.
It's a splash party for Flower Mound right now. It's 42-32. Flower Mound with a 10-point lead. 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. We'll see you back here in just a second. We are back in Flower Mound, Texas. Jags with the 10-point lead with 5 minutes left to play. Fighting Farmers with the basketball. Once again, very slow offense. They cannot find a shot. Number 2 down low, 23. He is fouled by Tate Langley.
Yeah, whatever Lewisville's coach drew up in that timeout was exactly what they needed. Got a nice look, close to the basket, getting to the line, just upping the tick on Flower Mound's fouls. It looks like they might be in the bonus here soon.
This must be kind of satisfying for Flower Mound, as they were kind of blown out the last time that they played in Lewisville. Getting a little bit of redemption tonight. Let's see if they can pull out this win. Quentin Wright bringing it up the floor. Decker, it looks like we've had like all 5 positions of the court bringing it up tonight.
It's good to show that Flower Mound has a dynamic bench as well as starters, in the sense that there's confidence with whoever's on the court that in dire need and dire situation, you can turn to anybody to bring the ball up and to handle the ball in pressure moments.
It's almost like there's no positions on this Flower Mound offense. It's just all basketball players out there. Tate Langley cannot get the ball. It's going to be out of bounds, but Flower Mound basketball. Pull up.
Yeah, if Lacey took that, I'd be very surprised. He's typically pretty patient out there.
Aiden Amoy for 2.
There's been some questionable passes by Hayden Lacey, but he has made up for it with that decision right there. That was a great look. Getting it down to Amoy. That big-to-big action that I was looking for earlier. It's good to see Lacey, be able to sit at the top of the key and look down low for something that's open.
Looks like the rim has some remorse for Lewisville as they get that one to bounce in. I don't know how they did that, but either way, it's a 3. They cut down the lead.
Yeah, typically no members bounces on the road, but that looked pretty familiar for what Flower Mound would have gotten in their home gym.
Langley with some terrific dribbling. Gets by the athletic defender. Amoy. Wow. Rankin with some moves. Flower Mound is just looking to bleed this clock right now. Out to Rankin. Jackson Rankin has it poked. It's out of bounds, but it's going to be Flower Mound Jaguar basketball.
It's been incredible how fast this game has been moving. In game time, obviously, they're playing 32 minutes worth of basketball, but in lifetime, it's been flying by. The lack of team timeouts, obviously we take one here. It's been pretty quick. I'm sure our viewers at home are greatly pleased with the pace of play, and we're going to take this break with the teams. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Flower Mound Sports Network.
We are back here in Flower Mound, Texas. It's a 7-point game with the Jaguars in control. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Out, gets it to Lacey. Amoy. Langley. Out to Green at the half-court marker.
As good as Flower Mound's been shooting it from 3, I would like to see something in the paint as their shot selection, considering there's no shot clock and they have plenty of time to do something smart. Just like that.
Lacey with the soft touch gets that one to roll in. .23 for 3. He finally gets one to go. He's had a rough shooting night. It's stolen by 23. Puts it up and He's fouled. Wow. What seems like Flower Mound has just been in complete control of this game. Now is only a 6-point lead for them.
I want to say Lacey might only have one foul left. Looks like they're pulling him. And they're going to let Langley. Oh, he might have fouled out. Yes, that is the last one for Lacey. That hurts. I mean, Flower Mound relies on his senior experience. And with 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go, hopefully they, don't do anything that jeopardizes what we would consider the momentum.
First free throw is good. It's going to be what a 6-point lead was now cut down to only a 5-point lead. Although it's sad that we see Hayden Lacey leaving the court, it's even more sad that in just a month that we're not going to see him anymore on this floor. Langley bringing it up. Langley driving inside, right-hand layup. He finishes it. .23 shot is good. 4-point lead for the Jaguars. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining.
And that's a bailout right there by Lewisville. The fact that they just fouled Caleb Green. Aiden called the timeout, but they're going to give it the foul. Flower Mound called the timeout. The foul was called first, and Flower Mound is to the benefit there.
Coach Littleton directing his players. They need to clean out-of-bounds play in order to escape this press. Langley will throw it in.
A little confusion there. Gave Flower Mound an opportunity to set things up.
Aiden Amoy loses his shoe. Oh my goodness. 0 for 3. It breaks. Langley almost with the rebound stolen from him. Aiden Amoy's shoe is still sitting on the other side of the floor. 0 lays it up and lays it in. Timeout by the Jaguars.
Yeah, losing your shoe like that is definitely a health hazard. I saw in the Baylor-Kansas game last week, one of the Baylor players lost his shoe and he immediately took his sock off. I guess that was earlier this week on Monday. But yeah, no, you definitely want to be careful. As soon as you lose a shoe, that sock is going to be slippery on the wood. And you want to be careful. And obviously Amoy was, not able to contribute on the defensive end because of losing his shoe. And that's just unfortunate for the Jaguars.
I see all these superstar athletes losing their shoe. It just confuses me. Like you got to lace that thing up, or you're going to be having chances at hurting yourself, especially around your ankle area.
Yeah, I think in Aiden's case right there, I mean, just hustle play. Honestly, was a great pass on the inbounds by Tate Langley. And the Lewisville Fighting Farmer, center post guy was fighting for the ball just as hard as Amoy was, and they got tangled up, and a shoe was, thrown off in result. So you definitely can't blame Aiden. You definitely can blame the Lewisville player for, doing his job and fighting for the loose ball. Flower Mound is going to have to make an adjustment here with the full court press. We'll see how the pressure looks. Maybe you don't want Langley throwing the ball in, but rather receiving the ball right here.
Tate Langley handles like Kyrie, but as tall as KD. I like to see the ball in his hands. Looks like Langley will throw the ball, and I'd like to switch him and Amoy around. Even if Moy is just a pick piece, they can still get it to him after the fact. They get into right. Right looks to run it. It is stripped. 0 for 3. It is off. Very lucky break from the Jaguars that he does not convert that 3 and put them up by 1.
I can't believe I'm saying this right now because it doesn't feel like it, but that last shot was for the lead. Flower Mound is going to get pressed to the brink. Feels just like last Friday's game versus Marcus, where Flower Mound had a substantial lead late. You know, had some tension, had some pressure, and we'll see if they can pull it out in the end.
1 point game now. I cannot believe I'm saying that either, Decker. Flower Mound is trying to get loud here. Second free throw is no good. And it's going to stay Lewisville possession. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to give the Flower Mound faithful some credit right there. They were making a lot of noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that necessarily on the broadcast, but kudos to all the students that came out tonight, socially distanced, 6 feet apart, doing their part as, you know, students and supporting their hometown team.
You love to see the camaraderie for your high school, especially for Lewisville. A lot of Lewisville parents showed up tonight to support their sons and daughters, so you love to see it on both ends. Zero takes a long floater. I love to see that shot. He gets his own rebound. He puts it in. Lewisville has the lead. What? Oh my goodness. Flower Mound turns it over. It's going to be Lewisville ball with 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining. Flower Mound calls a timeout.
For everybody watching at home, just a reminder, Hayden Lacey has fouled out of the game about 2 minutes game time ago. It's been a struggle for Flower Mound to lock down the paint with him out. Obviously, they're bringing some pressure here against Lewisville. They're going to need more pressure if they're going to be able to, you know, break this 1 point lead.
What seems like Flower Mound was just up by 10 points is now just Lewisville basketball. They're up 1, and they're trying to bleed this clock out. Flower Mound needs some pressure.
Very reminiscent of when Lewisville was up 18-10. Flower Mound had at least an 8-point lead. I know it was 10 points, and just got a little bit complacent.
1 minute remaining, almost stolen outside. Flower Mound needs to get on this ball and try to get it away from them. And a foul on Tate Langley stops the clock at 53 seconds.
And say he hits both. 3-point game, 53 seconds. Flower Mound has plenty of time to draw something up. They don't necessarily need to tie it at this point, but a 3 would help.
If it's a 3-point game, heck, just give it to Tate Langley. He's an easy bucket from 3. First free throw is good. He gets a lucky bounce from the rim.
If it was our team, I'm sure you would have said it was shooter's touch.
Nope. .23-second free throw coming. His shot is good. 3-point game.
Yeah, Lewisville is calling off the dogs. They are really putting the pressure on Flower Mound to just get something set up in the half court.
Langley lucky to get it back. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Lewisville with the ball. Langley.
Could get an 8-second violation if they keep him in there. Amoy chooses to foul. Timeout Lewisville before the foul.
Oh my goodness, what has happened, Decker?
I mean, really what I just saw was a great shot attempt by Langley. Got to, a high percentage shot. Didn't end up going. Flower Mound wasn't able to lock down in the defensive half court. And they're paying the price for it. The Lewisville calls a timeout, so Flower Mound does not have to use a foul. I mean, I'm sure they'll have an attempt to get a steal here on the inbounds. But past that, I mean, you definitely want to send Lewisville to the line, preferably a shooter that doesn't have much success.
Flower Mound. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Goes out of bounds. He's double teamed. Gets it back. Amoy on the trail. He is finally fouled. Almost a great turn of events for Flower Mound. They almost got that one back. Dangerous pass on the inbounds.
I agree. The first 3 seconds of that ball entering the field of play, I thought were very promising for Flower Mound, and then it kind of turned to nothing as soon as that number 23 in black was able to break that double team. Led to a pass and led to what was eventually a foul. Now the missed free throw definitely helps.
One more of those and Flower Mound is in business. Crowd gets loud. 0 free throws up and he puts it in. Clutch free throw by number 0. Quentin Wright puts up the layup. It's no good. Flower Mound gets it back. T-Leg for 3. Yes! Foul on number 3. Huge shot by T-Leg.
Tate Langley. Tate Dangley. Dang, that was a nice shot. I mean, I'm telling you, when you can step up that clutch, down by 4, you need a big shot. The fact that he wasn't looking to pass the ball there shows that he's got a lot of guts. I like to see that from Langley. Great offensive pressure on the rebounding front from Flower Mound. I don't remember necessarily who caused that tip, but that was a team effort right there. And forcing Lewisville, with the pressure on to hit these free throws is going to be tough.
Tate Langley having a career night in Flower Mound, Texas. 3 at the line. His first shot is good. This next one would put Flower Mound at a 3-point deficit. If he makes it, Flower Mound can hit a shot to win the game. I'd like to see it in Tate Langley's hands. Second shot is good. .14 seconds to play. Flower Mound needs a 3 desperately. And Green gives it up. Lewisville ball. There's the foul. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this, Decker?
It was definitely a rambunctious crossing of the court there. I mean, General Green He's the floor commander, and it hurts to see him turn the ball over right there. But at the same time, he's going to learn from it. He's going to be better from it, and it's definitely tough to see that happen.
That is his first turnover in tonight, and boy, can it not come in a worse spot. But Green, he's just been amazing all night. Honestly, it just sucks to see that late in the game. But I know we'll turn it around. Flower Mound always turns it around. And that will do it. Lewisville comes from behind at 10-point deficit at 1 point and stuns the Jaguars at home.
Definitely an unfortunate turn of events for the Jaguars. The thing is they're a young team. As high as the high was last Friday off the win versus Marcus, this is definitely a low. And I know that they're going to be better for it. They're going to move on. They're going to learn from the mistakes, from the turnovers. I mean, they're also going to remember Langley hitting a big shot to put it within one and have a chance to tie the game. Lewisville just came out on top. They executed late down the stretch. And we're going to have to see if Flower Mound can bounce back next Tuesday at home.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Flower Mound Sports Network. I'm Jack Fitzgerald, along with Decker Branch. We'll see you next time.
Special shout out also to our crew, Itzel Narvaez on camera. She does a great job keeping the ball in the frame, showing us the game action. We also want to give her a big thanks. And also, today not on the call, Brady Veach got his wisdom teeth taken out. Heal up, buddy. We look forward to having you back on the call sometimes next week. Like Jack said, thank you for watching tonight's game, supporting Flower Mound Athletics. We appreciate it very much. You have a great rest of your night and enjoy your weekend.